Well, the role of the laity is the same as what it always has been. The clergy did not build those churches. It was the laity. The clergy were not the ones that were primarily responsible for the preservation of the faith, although they played their important role as the priests to celebrate the holy mysteries and to teach the faith. But the laity are an organic part of the church, the body of Christ. And there is no separation. We're all part of the body of Christ, but we have different functions and different callings. And but Christ is the head of this church, and we're all the clergy, the servants, and the role of the clergy of the faithful is still the same, to preserve and keep the faith, and to teach it and proclaim it and to live by it. And they continue to have their not rights because they're paid dues-paying members, but because they have responsibilities. They have stewards of the blessings that God had given to them. And so they practice Christian stewardship by maintaining and supporting their church and its mission, and to support the things now that are developing that we have in common. For an example, the International Orthodox Christian Charities, IOCC. It's a mutual thing that was developed, and it is growing and developing beautifully. There are other commissions and joint activities which are under the auspices of SCOBA that are supported by all of the Orthodox to different degrees, because to the degree to which these efforts and activities are known locally to the laity and propagated, to that extent they are supporting them. So the role of the laity is to become better informed about what the mission of the church is on this continent, and to get behind it and to support it. Well, the church is divided, so it needs unity. The church is not divided. We're one church. We're one faith. But it's finding expression in the different communities, which was a necessity because America is a new experiment in world history, and people were welcome to this country, and helped to even build this country, where they enjoyed religious freedom, and they're given that opportunity to profess their faith, to propagate and to keep their church, and to build whatever facilities that they need to enhance their church's mission. So to be good citizens of this country, to respect its laws and its traditions and so forth, but at the same time to be good stewards of their own local church, and to cooperate and to collaborate with the other Orthodox churches in mutual endeavors. The future will be a bright future for the Orthodox Church, but it does not necessarily mean that a joint administration is the only way that the church can function. Well, the church has proved for the past 150 years that it can function under these unusual circumstances, but the time will come where there will be an American heritage that can be Christianized in our own communities, that would serve in the way that the ethnic heritages and the custom traditions that are a number of centuries old. So that's a big difference, and we have to now work hard at channeling the values that we have in common with American values in the founding of this country, and to exercise and preserve those values on a high level in our local church community, and serve as an example to others, because there are other things that are beginning to challenge the home, marriage, and other institutions that we hold dear and holy, so what type of a common heritage are we looking to have and to express our faith through as some type of American heritage? What is this American heritage? That do your own thing, I'm okay, you okay, doesn't matter, that's not going to be Orthodox way of expressing our faith, So it's a big challenge, and it's not an administrative thing. It's a way of living the faith and serving as an example to our fellow man and the surroundings where we find ourselves. And the administrative things will take care of themselves in God's good time.